Hi, my name is Nicholas Huggins and I'm a graphic designer and illustrator from Trinidad and Tobago. And I'd just like to give you all a little behind the scenes of one of my most recent projects and one of my favorite projects that I've worked on, which is Gina's Midnight Hummingbird.
So it's always nice to work with somebody who's super passionate about what they do and be able to help them in their business by giving them visuals that truly represent what they think and what they feel.
For me, the holy grail really was to be able to make bean to bar chocolate. One day I was having tea in a place called Lopino. There were hundreds of hummingbirds just sort of flying and flitting, and they were so colorful and with so much energy, and it was so whimsical, and I was fascinated by them. I mean, there were literally hundreds of them. And on the ride back into town, I just thought, the Midnight Hummingbird.
So the Midnight Hummingbird is actually not the first time I ever worked with Gina. I've previously worked with Gina before, and it's always nice to bounce ideas off of her, to collaborate with her. She always has good ideas as to what she wants.
For me personally, my process always starts in the sketchbook, just so I could get a feeling of what looks good, do a bunch of thumbnails. Then eventually, after about a week or so of just intense research and sketching, go into the computer, pull out the Wacom tablet, start illustrating, playing around with logos, different font choices, what colors look good, what colors don't look good. Eventually, do all the mock-ups, show how what these chocolate bars will look like in real life.
Working with Nicholas was incredible, I have to say. It was a delightful, easy process. I feel like as if I almost downloaded my thoughts in like sort of 20 minutes. I said to him, okay, Nicholas, this is what I envision. This is what I see. These are the sort of ideas that I'd like you to focus on, so the sultry, the steamy, the walks, romantic walks on the beach. And he got it. He got it, and I think it's incredible when you're able to communicate with your designer and for him to understand it and get it right first time. You can make little changes afterwards, but the concept and the brand, he got that right off the back, which was amazing.
So what I really enjoyed about this project was that I was able to use both graphic design and illustration, because obviously the label had to be illustrated first, and then everything else from the logo to the back of the label with all the nutritional facts and all that stuff, that was the graphic design side of it. So it was really nice to tie in both graphic design and illustration together in this project.
The vision was to have something beautiful, something that you would look at and go, that's the Caribbean. Then also to showcase what's inside. Wonderful cocoa beans that have been used with love and with care. Packaging is extremely important. You can have 20 chocolate bars on a shelf. Which one's the customer going to go for? It needs to be eye-catching, it needs to be different, it needs to be absolutely unique, and it needs to reflect the product. You've got less than a second to decide. If you haven't tasted it before, that's the one that I'm going to go for. I was absolutely thrilled the first time that I saw the design, and I was just grinning from ear to ear. I was just smiling, and I just thought, wow, I can't believe he's got it, right off the back. It was incredible, and I showed it to my husband, and he just went, wow. Simon went to Nicholas and said, wow, I think you're probably the second man that's made my wife smile so much. And so, I love the design. I mean, I adore it. I absolutely adore it.
So my favorite part of the entire design process was seeing it all come to fruition in the end. Seeing it on the shelf, actually being able to hold it in my hand as an object, and that was just really nice to see it finally complete and on the shelf and in stores. That is always the nicest part of a project.
The chocolates are available throughout Trinidad. They're available at Starlight. They're available at the Happy Gourmet, at Stetch's Fine Gift Stores, at Vanilla Bean Gourmet, at Fresh. So probably about 10 stores throughout Trinidad.
So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and if you want to work with me, just click the link in the description and I will get back to you as soon as I can.